Okay, everybody, I'm back in the kitchen in Debra's quiet corner. That walk really worked up an appetite. So what I'm going to make is some Hungry Jack waffles on my waffle maker here in the oven. And I'm going to do a couple of turkey sausages in this pan, because when you walk out in the elements, it really does work up an appetite. And I have so much to do the rest of this day. I'm putting a little olive oil in here to get these little sausages started. Turn the light down. And Dees and Watson makes these turkey sausages. Dees and Watson makes these turkey sausages, and you have to cook them. They're not fully cooked or anything, so they come in handy. So I have 3 of these left. I'm going to use those up right now. I'm going to let these start cooking in the pan. You hear the sizzle, sizzle, whizzle. So that means they're starting to cook. Just going to put a little lid over them so that oil doesn't pop all over everything. So in here I have 1 cup of mix. Here's 3/4 cups of water. Add that in. I'm going to mix that up. And you have to add an egg with your waffle mix so it can hold. If you just do a pancake, you would just add the water. But since I'm making waffles, I'm going to add the egg, 1 egg into that mix. That helps hold the batter once it goes onto the waffle maker. So that's 1 cup of batter, 3/4 cups of water, which is almost a cup. Because usually when you buy the little measuring cups, you don't get the 3/4. So I added the egg into here. Just mixing it up, making sure I scrape the bottom. Just a real quick little meal. I'm going to spray my waffle pan. Spraying the top. And that's with some olive oil. Some olive oil cooking spray. And now I'm going to add my waffle mix onto the waffle iron. I'm trying to run it over. So I just need something to hold me. I have a long day. I'm trying to get myself ready for the day. So I said, let me come on and show y'all this real little quick breakfast. So that's ready. So I'm going to get ready to pour this on so that this can start cooking. Little waffle. Because I went out and walked this morning, if you saw the earlier video. And when you're outside like that, it will give you an appetite. It may run over a little bit, but that's okay. That's what a washcloth is for. Always overfill these. I haven't got the exact science to this yet, so I'm still working on that. Oh, yep. So I'm going to close the lid. As you can see, it's squishing out on the side. So you just take your rag and wipe. That's all. And once it starts cooking, it stops running anyway. So I have 1 waffle in there. You might get like 2 out of this 1 cup of mix that I mixed to make the waffles. So I added 1 cup of the Hungry Jack pancake mix, 1 egg, and 3/4 cups of water, which is almost a full cup, 1 cup of water. So that is what I used it as. Now, if you're just making pancakes, you don't have to add anything, because it says complete. It says complete pancake and waffle mix. But if you're going to make like a waffle, you have to add the egg. Alright, so I got that on. And I got these little sausages going here. And they're sizzling up. And that's what I'm going to eat. So the waffle maker does its own thing. Sometimes you be anxious to pull it up, but you got to let it cook. It's pushing out over here. So I'm just going to wipe that up as well. There has to be a better science to putting it in so you don't overflood your waffle maker. I just haven't figured that out. So if you have any suggestions on how to do that, you let me know, because I haven't quite figured that out yet on how to keep that from running over. So you see the steam from the waffle maker. in, I forget exactly when I bought this. I don't know if it was around Christmas or I think it was before Christmas I found this. And I was saying that they only had one left in the store. So I still have some mix left. And then I'm going to put some dairy whipped cream on top of that. And then I have me some real maple syrup. I'm going to put that on top and some Smart Balance and woo woo woo. So this is just going to be a quick little hold me over until I get back in from my busy day. The sausages are cooking. So I'm almost tempted to lift this, but I'm going to give it a few more minutes for the steam to slow down a little bit more. And what I did with my waffle maker, I took in put some honey in the mix one time, and the grid got real sticky, and that was a mistake. So don't really add anything to your mix. Some people want to put like blueberries or your fruit in there. Don't do it, because what it does is start sticking to your grid, and then you have trouble getting your waffle out. It'll get out, you can get it out, but it takes more effort. And it looks like once you do whatever you do to that, or whatever you use, whether it be honey or whether it be some kind of fruit that you might add to it, it can really mess up your iron. So be careful with that. Let me see. See, it's coming out perfectly. So I'm going to get ready to take this one out. Now what I like to do is put the Smart Balance on. So let me get that out. So I usually like to put the Smart Balance right on top of that, let it close back, and then I don't have to melt it later. So I'm going to open that up. Look how nice. Put one little dollop there, a dollop here, a dollop there, and a dollop there. Close the lid real quick, let that melt, and then you take that out. Sausages are brown. See, they're getting nice and brown. I only have 3 of them. Like I said, this is just a hold because I have a lot to do, and I have to get myself prepared for the day. And I walked this morning, if you saw the video earlier. So now that has melted, let's try this, and it lifted up perfectly. So I didn't have the stickage that I normally have, because like I said, if you add like fruit, I think I added some honey to one of them one time. So there's the first waffle. Came out perfect. Look at that. Gorgeous. So I'm going to try to add this second one without making a mess. Can't guarantee it. This is a little thicker, so it's a little more controlling how much I'm putting in there. And you want enough. Real quick little video. Wipe that off. So on this one, I'm going to put the lid down. I'm going to add some of this real maple syrup. If I can get the lid off. And you have to be careful because this stuff pours out real quick, and it's all organic maple. So you pour some of that on it like that. And this is optional. Shaking up the can real good. Little dollop of that. Now if you want to put some fruit on top of that, that'll be fine. And then you have your sausages on the side. Alright, just wanted to share this little quick video with you. Homemade waffles with maple syrup and some turkey sausages. Alright, everybody have a good rest of the day. Alright, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.